What's up guys, welcome to my channel. This is Alex, and today's video it's gonna be about the 5-second rule. So I unfortunately don't have the hard copy of the book, but I do have an audiobook which I do have in my application with my app on my phone. But then I wanna put the description down below, so make sure to check it out.
You're never gonna feel like it. Motivation's garbage. You only feel motivated to do the things that are easy, right?
What do you think that is?
Oh, I know exactly why that is.
So in this particular video guys, I will be talking about the most important parts that I found in this book. So I will be pretty much telling a briefly summary of like the most important parts that I get from that book, because I believe it is very important for me to share my experience during the last 3 days that I been applying the 5-second rule. So it's pretty much, so the 5-second rule is basically what I think is how to count backwards for 5, from 5 to 1. For example, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set, go. So that is basically what I got from the book, and I believe that it is really important when you start using this pattern into your life. For example, I'm just gonna tell you like one example. When you get up in the morning, you don't want to get up in the morning, right? Because you are not basically the morning person, right? So when the alarm sounds, what do? You basically press the snooze button and then you go to bed once again. So that is basically when you, in that precise moment, is when you can start applying the 5-second rule. As soon as the alarm sounds, you can say it in your mind, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set, go. And then you can start getting out of bed, and then start doing something. So you can start being productive. There is a scientific study proving that this is a psychological thing that can actually be beneficial for you. I've been using this for like 3 days, and I found it really interesting. I actually like it. I like it and I love it, because you're not gonna see so many like huge changes in 3 days, of course, but then you're gonna see small little changes. For example, you can start practicing the 5-second rule at the end of the day when you wanna wake up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set, go, and then you can actually start using for a different thing in your daily basis. For example, if you have to do a certain project, or if you go to school you have to do a presentation, or if you like someone and you want to meet the person but you're kind of nervous, afraid, well, start using the 5-second rule. How? As soon as you see the person, or as soon as you're gonna start doing the presentation, or as soon as you're gonna start working on your daily activities, and then there's gonna be like a psychological thing within your brain that is gonna give you like, you're gonna doubt it for a second. You're gonna feel nervous. In that precise moment, you can start using the 5-second rule. Say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ready, set, go, and do it. And then you're gonna see how your mind reacts differently towards that situation. Right? When you wanna meet the person, if you see a really gorgeous woman walking on the park, or if you see a really beautiful woman in your job, school or whatever place, just use the 5-second rule and then go for it, man. You just have to be able to take action. I actually read another book which is called the 10x rule, which is a really great book. I will be talking about this book in the next video, but it is actually how to take massive action. Like Tony Robbins say, commit yourself to take massive action and do it, man. And then you have to keep in mind that there's gonna be people, or there's gonna be women out there that are gonna reject your ideas, that are gonna tell you that no, you know what, if you meet another girl, you're gonna say, hey, I don't like you, or I don't want to go out with you. So you know what, so that's okay. You just have to be able to take that and then just move for the next person, right? Like the book, let me remember what book was it. the 3% man, there is a buses every 15 minutes. So what I'm trying to say is that if one person say no to you, so you just gotta move on. There's gonna be more women out there waiting for you, and then you have to be able to face rejection. You have to be able to fail, because that's the most important thing. If you become comfortable with failing, with getting rejections from other people, that's the moment when you start getting to the next level of success. For example, what I found really interesting in the 5-second rule is basically related to my situation. I'm doing this type of videos, and even though that I'm not fully prepared to create high quality videos, I'm actually taking action right now, because the book say that the part of the book I found really interesting is that there's gonna be two types of persons, of people. One of them, the first category, is gonna be the people that are actually thinking in a new idea, a business idea, or thinking a new topic for a YouTube video. There's gonna be these people, the first category, just thinking into that idea. They're gonna spend weeks, months, if not years, thinking, developing that idea to make the best video for you, to be the best person to another person, right? Because one of my friends told me, I feel like I'm not ready to have a woman right now. And I was like, why? Well, because I feel like I'm not good enough. I feel like I need to do something else to be more efficient or more sophisticated to meet the woman. And I was like, you know what? I told you so. Let me tell you something. You're never gonna be ready. You just have to start taking small little steps, baby steps right now, so then you will learn along the way. If you fail, you're gonna get up and take the lesson and keep moving, right? So that's how you're gonna grow. There's no way for you to learn something right now, to spend like 1 to 2 years learning a particular topic, if it's whether about women's business, relationships, and your family and everything, right? There is no way that you can spend a lot of time learning this topic, so then you can get better, so then you can meet the person, so then you can meet the start your own business. No, you just have to take action right now. Take little steps, then you're gonna learn along the way. That's the only way you can become more successful. For example, I also read another book which is called The Man Who Sold His Ferrari. That is a great book too. I would like to recommend this book to you guys too. I'm gonna put the description down below as well as the 10x rule, so you guys can, at least if you don't get my message, at least get the title of the book and then get the book, because this is my reason. Like Simon Sinek said, start with why, start with the reason, with our reason, right? And this is my reason. If you are not getting my message, at least get the title of the book, and then get the book and read the book. So then eventually, after a certain period of time, you're gonna realize that, wow, I found this book into this poor guy's video. So then I became a different person. And then you're gonna say thank you. You're gonna be grateful, not with me, but grateful for the book or for the things that you found on yourself. So about the book, The Monk Who Sold His Ferraris, basically there was one guy that was facing like so many difficult things in his life, and then he found like some sort of master, like the master is gonna teach him something, how to be more patient, how to be more how you can actually control your mind, the way you think, the way you react with people. And then he asked a question to the master. He said, hey master, how long is gonna take me for me to be so wise like you? And the master said 5 years. And the guy said, well, how about if I double the time, if I double the hours I work on one day? And he said, it's gonna take you 10 years. But then the guy was surprised, and he said, but how about if I work mornings and nights, if I do more hours? because if you more the more hours you put, the more getter you bet. And he say, well, it's gonna take you 15 years, son. And then he was like, he felt kind of sad, well, how I'm gonna put more hours, and then you're telling me that's gonna take me more time. But then the master say, yeah, let me tell you something, there's gonna be time when you have to work hard, and then it has to be time for you to rest, right? So don't commit yourself to just keep focusing on something, like spend so many hours on a certain thing, but you don't rest, because you're not gonna grow. So you have to practice something. For example, when you go to gym, you go for like 1 hour every day, so then you rest. You don't go for like 12 or 14 hours every day to build those muscles. You just go like for 1 hour or 2 every day, so then you rest. So that's how the muscles start growing, right? And it's same with your mentality. When you read a book, when you start watching those videos, when you learn advice from someone, I just realized that I got so many books. I got hard copy books and audiobooks as well, and I was thinking, if I read 3 books in one day, it's not gonna give me more knowledge. I might have to spend maybe 1 day or like reading a book, and then I have to rest too, so then my mind will learn something, my mind will get some rest as well, so then my knowledge will increase, right? And then like I say, the master told the guy that he needs to have rest. And that's what I'm telling you too. If you're working hard right now on a certain project or everything, I understand that you want to be successful like I do, but you have to have some rest as well. And what else I can tell you? I believe that this is the right moment for me to basically tell what I feel. Like the most important thing for me in these videos is basically that I get to share my knowledge, and hopefully I can inspire at least one person. Like I say, like if you don't get my message, get the book, the title of the book, and get the book, so read it. It's gonna be beneficial for you. If you watch my video, you're gonna be the person who will get the benefits, not me. So the information of the knowledge I got from the books, I'm actually sharing with you guys, because that's gonna be that's gonna be the pleasure for me to share this information with you. Because it doesn't really make sense for me if I know a lot about personal growth, self-improvement, or how you can actually change your life to be more productive, if I don't get to share my ideas, my experience, my knowledge. And I'm gonna leave you with one thing that changed my life. I was working in my job, and there was a manager, and then she recognized me, or she gave me the nickname as a self-learner, or like a person who learns pretty fast. And then she told me, Alex, you know what? You got the knowledge right now, but you know how I see you? And I was like, how do you see me? And she was like, I see you like in a sponge. Now we have to squeeze you and take the knowledge out of you. And I was like, yeah. So that's why I realized that now that I have the knowledge, I need to squeeze myself, so then I can put the knowledge I know out there in these videos, so you can learn, so you can watch these videos, so that you can get motivated, and then you can start taking massive action in yourself. Because remember, if all of the words, all of the information I'm telling you is gonna be beneficial and crucial for you, because you're gonna be the person who's gonna get at least one important line of this video, and then you're gonna start taking massive action. Because for me, the purpose of this video is basically to share that information, because I'm taking massive action. So that's why I'm producing this video, right? So once again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna be uploading so many videos and really important information about self-improvement. And like I said, the next video is gonna be about the 10x rule, which is a really awesome book too, that I've read already, but I'm reading actually the second time. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like, and click the bell too, so you can actually see my videos, right? And see you guys in the next time.